welcome to the channel.
We are the Music Noobs Official,
And this is our second podcast. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is COVID-19, the global pandemic hitting everybody pretty hard right now.
How we're coping with it is mainly being bored at home. Yeah, that's basically it. Making music still.
Yeah, of course. Some good and bad things, I guess, of quarantine. Some good things is that, it's a nice break from normal reality. If you're really busy and stuff like that, at least now you're kind of forced a little bit to be home, but at least you're home. Some family time, good family time for a lot of people. Time to also just work on things that you haven't before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Things you've been procrastinating on, for example, like cleaning your room, laundry, just daily stuff that you just put off because you're too busy.
Basically, yeah. So it's a lot of time for, even self-realization, things like that, because you're left alone for a pretty long period of time now.
Yeah.
Another good thing, of course, is thank God for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, definitely.
If we were in a culture, society that didn't have the internet, for access, things like that, then it would be kind of hard. Or if the internet itself was out, whatever the case would be, then it would be kind of hard to, cope in these times. But at least we still have ways to communicate.
Yeah, exactly. We're still connected to everyone. A few bad things is obviously the fear.
Yes.
How long we're going to be in quarantine, for example, and just trying to stay safe as much as possible.
Yeah, sometimes, especially for those of you who may be a little bit more paranoid or and suffer from anxiety, depression, stress, things like that, of that nature, it may be a little bit harder for you. We definitely do recommend, trying to go outside as much as you can, and, even if it's just in your backyard, in your front yard, whatever the case may be, get a breath of fresh air, get some sunlight. These are all good things. A lot of people cope by even just taking walks.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of people in our neighborhoods just strolling around the neighborhood, or just kids playing outside, for example.
Those are definitely ways to kind of work around the unfortunate situation, of course. And then, of course, in general, you feel like you're a little bit stuck at home. You don't get to go see friends as often, or go and, just go out in the world and do things like that.
Because everything's closed.
Yeah. But again, like we said, just try your best to maybe find a new hobby. Find something that you can do that requires just yourself.
Yeah.
For a lot of our introverted friends, it's not too hard. For our extrovert friends, we do feel for you. But again, you have ways to communicate, you have ways to talk to people online, things like that. So, try to make the best of the situation, basically. And our thoughts on it, a good quote that we wanted to tell you guys. There was a superintendent of a school that made a post. This is right when quarantine started happening. He said, if we overestimate this issue, in other words, if we kind of think too much of it, we won't really know. The results won't show us that we overestimated. It's hard to gauge that. But if we underestimate, this pandemic, and people aren't safe and they're going about their daily lives and stuff like that, with the amount of lives that could be lost, you will have to live with that as a society for the rest of our lives. So it's better if you stay safe, be smart, things like that. Basically, even if we're overestimating it, it's better in the long run if we do it that way.
Yeah, so quarantine and everything is definitely necessary in order for everyone to remain safe.
Yes.
Even though sometimes it might be hard.
Yes. And we want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts, or what are your some things that you're doing to kind of cope with it? Even if let's say you don't have anything, put the question in the comments below, and maybe somebody will be able to help you out. Even ourselves, maybe we can come up with some ideas together. Some things that you can do to kind of get by with this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone is willing to help with that kind of
stuff. Moving forward, we want to talk about now specifically our channel and our channel growth and stuff like that. So lately, with the past recent covers that we've been doing, we've been experimenting quite a bit with different sounds and things like that. A few videos ago, if you remember the butterfly cover.
Yeah. We actually were trying to make that cover specifically a trap version of Butterfly.
It didn't work out that way.
It didn't work out because we decided to just keep that the main copy of the song, and we just went with it. and through that we developed more ideas of how to incorporate orchestra into our songs.
Yes. Yeah, and that obviously helped us out when we ended up doing the Black Swan cover, of course, because Black Swan itself, BTS did release the orchestral version and stuff.
Exactly.
So it came in good. The experience that we gained through one cover helped us with another. So you're gonna see quite a bit of us maybe experimenting from time to time with different ideas, different things.
Yeah,
you know?
songs may differ from how it originally sounds.
Yeah.
And that's just mainly us trying just to figure out more ways to incorporate different sounds we have in our programs.
Yeah, because we're teaching ourselves how to do all this stuff, of course. You know, it's a learning experience every single time we make a new cover. But we, you know, even when we experiment too, even if we know how to do something exactly like how the original is, we also like to, you know, maybe spice it up a bit or just put a little bit of ourselves in there for you guys to enjoy.
Yeah, and like moving forward into our future covers, for example, we definitely had a different view on how we wanted to release different songs when we first started this channel, but we decided to go a slightly different route.
Yeah. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're still gonna do the normal covers where we're as a duet and stuff like that, but also too, there's some songs that we wanted to cover solo. Right? And the only reason for that really is just because, let's say there's a song that the violin can really cover well, that the piano can't. You know, so we didn't want to cut it out completely. Instead, we figured, okay, I'll just do a violin version. Maybe there's a song or a lot of songs that he would want to do rather on a piano version. You know, and it helps saves us time as well. You know, that way we can each individually work on a whole song by ourselves, and then just kind of come together for the last piece.
And it's also a preference thing. Like sometimes there's songs that he really wants to cover, or songs that I really want to cover, but the other person doesn't exactly want to cover that. And it's just like
usually for those same reasons, of course. It's hard to maybe do a song that he wants to do on violin and vice versa, you know, for piano.
Yeah, so we decided to kind of distribute songs that we both like, or that we think would be good for the channel and for you guys. And we are just gonna try our best, even though it's not both of us playing at the same time. We'll try our best to make our solos really good for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. And moving forward, if you guys know BTS's new album, of course, Apple the Soul 7, really awesome, really amazing album. We enjoyed every single song of it. We've decided, because of all the support that we get from BTS fans, from ARMY, you know, you guys are great. We really are going to cover 80% of the album.
Yeah, most of the melodic songs.
Yeah.
So, not too much of the rap songs, rap heavy songs, like Respect and
Yeah, as much as we want to, we simply can't do it on instruments, you know, it's really hard.
It's very hard to try to take a rap piece and put it into a melodic instrument.
Yeah, or should we say a fully rap piece, being put into fully melodic. Of course, if it's a normal song and there's like a rap section, you know,
we find ways to go around it.
Yeah.
Or make our own type of version of it.
Yeah, but if the full song is just focused around rapping, then to do it on instrumental, it just is a little hard. So with that album, at least we're still able to present you guys with about 80% of it. You'll see that, you know, little releases every, you know, so often and throughout the year.
And with that, we're gonna be posting 2 BTS songs a month.
Yeah. So within a 4-week period, you'll see 2 BTS songs happening. Of course, again, that's just a thanks to you guys for the support that you give us and stuff like that. And it's not like you know, we're trying to preference, you know, BTS like heavily and stuff like that too. We know that a lot of people in general do stand those songs. You know, they really enjoy those songs. So that's why we've decided that we'll go down that route and present it.
Yeah, because even with the 2 BTS songs, we're still gonna provide a variety of different artists with the 2 or 3 weeks that we have remaining.
In a month. So at this point, you know, we really wanted to say thank you. Like we just mentioned quite a bit, you know, the support that we get from different communities and stuff like that.
Yeah, big thanks to the Mino communities, G-Idol Mino and ARMY Mino, because both of those communities we've been promoting on, and we've gotten a lot of love and support from them.
Yeah, interacting with you guys, talking to you guys on a one-to-one basis, or even in chats, whatever the case may be. You guys are really nice, and you really do inspire us to keep doing what we're doing. Sometimes it's sometimes a little hard.
Yeah.
We're sitting there doing things, and we're not sure if people even like it and stuff like that. But you guys are very supportive, very loving. And of course, at the end of the day, it's all just for the love of the artist, love for the industry. That's the reason why we do these things, pretty much.
Yeah, we don't really care about the numbers at this point too much, because the few people who enjoy our covers and stuff, they definitely let us know about it, and that alone inspires us.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's 100,000 people or just even 10 people. It's the same to us, just with that feeling and that inspiration, that love that you guys give to us.
Like all of your subs that you give us, the comments, even if it's not on the YouTube page, if it's like just a private message from Amino itself, we definitely appreciate all of you.
Yeah, and if you do want to talk to us on a more personal level, we just mentioned Amino. So Derren here is very heavily involved and a big part of the Army Amino. So you can always try to find him and private message him.
Yeah, I post even just personal piano covers on the Army Amino especially.
Yeah, you'll definitely get a lot more piano content that way too.
Yeah, and we're both active on both Aminos daily, so you could always comment on my wall, or you just private message us.
Yeah, that sort of thing. We really love those sorts of things. Just talking to people. It's really fun, especially in these times. When we have the extra time and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we really have nothing to do, so just shoot us a comment.
Yeah, just give us a quick, hello or something like that. It's great. We really enjoy that. So yeah, this pretty much brings us to the end. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for making it to the end if you're still listening. And we just want to, thank you guys again for everything. We hope you guys are staying safe. We hope that everybody in the world pretty much will get through this pandemic as gracefully as possible, as easily as possible. And like we said too, if you maybe don't know what you want to do, during this pandemic time, just leave a comment or something. If you have some suggestions for songs that you want us to do, like maybe some groups that we haven't covered yet even, we're always open to the suggestions.
Yeah, we're definitely open to criticism as well. So
yes.
If you don't like something, then definitely let us know so we can improve.
Yeah, in fact, definitely let us know if there's something that we're doing that you don't like. Please let us know. We would love to know. Of course, in a constructive way. So that's pretty much the end of it. We are the Music Noobs.
And always love yourself.